What's up, everyone? Austin here in another video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Prime RID Vehicon. Now there he is, and of course before we take a look at him, here we're going to be taking a look at the packaging. So kind of get the Vehicon off to the side here. Here we have the nice box, says Vehicon here, and up above it has a nice picture of Vehicon, nice Decepticon symbol with all the lightning, and it's, you know, cut because, you know, that's how I got into it. It is quite dusty. Drummer, how'd it get so dusty? Go ahead and pause and read if you really like to pause and read this stuff. Very nice car mode. Car mode there. A nice picture of his robot mode there. Snap-on blaster cannon, pursuit car mode, and robot mode, and look for your favorite Transformers on Transformers Prime. Yeah, and RC. And here we have, it says Transformers.com, Facebook, YouTube, and I'm following all of them. So, like I said, click the Facebook link down below. Here we have a nice picture of Vehicon here. There's the technical specs if you really so desire to read those. And it says here that is Series 1, number 2, and number 8. He was the 8th one made. And of course there we have Hotshot, Ratchet, Knockout. So, that's the packaging. And now here we come to Vehicon, which I really do like this car mode. Now, this car mode, a lot of people say kind of reminds them of the Batmobile maybe, but it depends if you really make it look like that. Now, you can make it look like it when you really kind of have this up. And then it looks kind of like the first edition, so it kind of annoys me, so I push it down. Because, you know, the first edition is bigger, better car mode, robot mode, not so much. A lot of people complain about him in his car mode. Very nice headlights. I really do like them. Really nice Decepticon symbol right there. I mean, translucent windows. I absolutely love this. This guy's very well thoughtly out put together. Now, of course, you have his blaster, which has nice detail on it and everything. You can peg it on either side, which for some reason that side hates me, so I normally go with this side. You can peg it on over there. You can make it go over the headlight here, which I wish I had 2 Vehicons, because then I could put the second blaster over here, and then it could be like show actor when the Vehicons were chasing RC and Jack, where they had those 2 blasters pop up when this guy only has 1. Alright. Very nice side profile. Come to the back. Nothing too spectacular, but purple lines pretty much. So that's pretty much it on this guy. And of course we got the robot kibble. We got his head up in there. So anyhow, yeah, let's go ahead and get into a couple comparisons here. So here we have RID Vehicon right here. And now here we have Transformers Prime First Edition Cliff Jumper. Now, for comparisons, yeah, he is gonna be very small. He's tiny. Compared to the size of my hand here, and he got nice silver rims and everything, but he's tiny. He really is tiny. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into a couple more comparisons. Here we have Vehicon yet again, and here we have Transformers Prime First Edition RC yet again. Really a worthless comparison, really, I think. But if you have the figure, you don't have the RID, you know, Vehicon yet, I guess this right here will give you a chance to pretty much look at how they look. So let's go ahead and get RC out of the way. And now here we have him next to RID Knockout. Now, yeah, this is a, we all remember how small Knockout is. Surprisingly, Knockout is still smaller than Vehicon. So, it still has a question which to buy, which pretty much I just say buy both. I mean, they're good in scale and car modes, you know, just go with them. I think they're good figures. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Knockout out of the way. And now we're back with plain Vehicon. So let's go ahead and transform this guy. What you want to do is come around here and split this here. You kind of want to, oh, no, there you go. Untab these from back there. Bring these out, angle them up. Bring out, angle up. And now here comes my favorite part. This is everyone's favorite part about this figure. Fold this out. Split his legs. Which, for some reason, mine is just hard to split. There we go. Alright, so split his legs. And they're huge, and then they fold up so nicely. Fold that. Fold that. Fold that. Fold that. Fold that. Fold that. And you want to take these, bring the foot out, bring it down, and there's going to be a hole there, tab there. Tab that in. You're going to hear a nice click. And that one you didn't hear a nice click. And then take these and angle them back like so. Now, here we got that all done. I'm going to bring the arms out and kind of fold them out like so. Just like so. Bring his hands out. Let me go ahead and angle the camera up. And the only reason why I angled up is because the cool feature that all these cool revealers have. Take this, pull it up, and his head will snap in place. Fold that back. And there you have Transformers Prime Vehicon, aka Steve, Frank, Fred, Gary, in his robot mode. Now for robot mode on this guy, oh my gosh. At first I thought, he's gonna be kind of puny, but then when you get into robot mode, holy crap. He really changed. I mean, look at this guy. He went from like a size 1 to a size 10 in like 5 minutes, and I'm not talking brawl size here, I'm talking shoe size maybe. It's amazing though of how they did it for this guy. I mean, the detail, I mean, look at his head. His head is magnificent, and then the Decepticon symbol on his chest. There's very few RID Deluxe figures that I've seen besides this guy and Rumble that have Decepticon symbols. Very few Deluxes have those, and this guy and Rumble clearly make out what they are. So, yeah, for articulation on this guy, his head is on a ball joint, which that's going to come in handy for my next stop motion, so maybe that'll give you guys an idea of what's coming up. Ball joint here. I got a swivel here, bend there, ball joint there as well. His hand is on a pivot thing. Ball joint, pivot thing there, rotation there, bend at the knee, and pivot at the foot. So very, very nice articulation. You could get some really good poses with Vehicon. I mean, that's cool. Now for the blaster on Vehicon, I found a couple different ways to put it on. People always show, hold it in his hand. You can do that. But that looks okay, That looked really cool. Or you could do is you could take it and fold his hand, and I'm going to do it on the left side because the left side works for the other trick that I'm about to show you. Fold his hand in all the way where it's up like that. And you're going to see two little grooves here and two little tabs right here that lock in place. There we go. And now you have his arm gun, which really looks awesome. Now, there is another way to make it look more like the show that no one's really seen before. And what you do is you take it, and his hand is there, and it's circular to fit his gun in. And what you do is you take that handle, put it up inside his hand. There we go. And from here it doesn't look so accurate, but from the side profile, hello. We got Vehicon with his blaster on his arm like he should have it. I mean, that is cool. And no one's really found out how to do this yet. They're always trying to come up with ways to make it morph with his arm and stuff. I've never seen anyone do this yet. So, to me, that's a cool look. I really do like that look for Steve. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a few comparisons before the end of the review. And then there will be some in the photo montage at the end. So here we have Steve right here. And now here we have Vehicon next to Knockout. And this is a good comparison. I'm really happy with this comparison. I really do like the size. I believe Knockout might be a little tad bit more bigger, but maybe Vehicon is bigger. I'm not exactly sure anymore, but I really do like that comparison. That really works for me. Let's go ahead and get into another few comparisons. And now here we have Vehicon next to Beast Hunter Starscream. It's an okay comparison. I really don't have anything to say about this comparison. It's okay. I mean, Starscream would be bigger than Steve or Vehicon, whatever you want to call him, but yeah, I don't know. And now here we have Vehicon next to Evil Leader Megatron, which this comparison works for me. I really do like that comparison. Steve is always definitely a lot smaller than Megatron, so I think to me that is a very nice comparison. I really do like that comparison. Alrighty guys, so that is the final looks at Vehicon, so let's go ahead and before I do transform him back, I do want to criticize on a couple things. Now I know so far he's looking clean, he's looking great, but there is a few things that I do want to kind of criticize on. Just because I want it doesn't mean I'm going to criticize it. His wrists are kind of awkward. I mean, mine already has a thing on there, a stress mark on his finger or something there, and I really don't know why. This hand works perfectly fine for his gun. I really do like that, but a thing that I really want to complain about most is that his packaging is not accurate to this guy. His gun should have a couple pink areas to it, so, or purple, so maybe they made repo labels to fix that. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, it's kind of bad. But I really do like how this guy folds up. He's a nice clean figure. Oh man, he's nice. Let's go ahead and transform him back. You want to take his gun out if you put it the way I had it, which is a very nice way to put it. And take his hand, fold them in, fold that one in like so. Take his arms and kind of rotate around, bring the arm in, rotate around again, collapse that in, bring it inward, tap it in, take his head, pull this back or up or something, push it, and it should tab in like so. Now to do the legs here, angle these forward again, bring this up, fold that in, untab this, bring it up, fold that in, and yet again my favorite part, fold that out, 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 and tab them together. There we go. Tab them together. There we go. Alright. So then you want to bring these back. Angle them in. And there are going to be a couple tabs here to squeeze together. And then there are things here you have to line up. Get them behind there. And then you have Vehicon back in his... You can't even see him back in his car mode. So when it comes to recommending Vehicon / Steve here... okay, for my recommending thing. These don't like to be pegged in right. No, I'm just kidding. I forgot to do that. When it comes to recommending Vehicon / Steve or whatever you want to call him, he is an interesting figure. As you see him like trying to do this and talk at the same time. There we go. He is an interesting figure when it comes to character-wise, and when it comes to, you know, show accuracy stuff. When it boils down to it, I'd say I'd actually want like 4 more of these guys. I mean, this guy was accurate and everything to the show. I mean, he really does look like the Vehicon that we see in the show. Now, of course, there are like 300 of them, and that's why people call them Steve and whatnot, but I really do like this guy. I really do. Like I said, the minor complaints near the ending here in his robot mode were just about his gun. Just about his gun. The figure itself, yeah, it has an interesting transformation because of the legs, and I absolutely love it when a Transformer has an interesting transformation like that, because it makes things kind of, you know, interesting and whatnot. So I really have to say, go out and buy him when you see him. He is kind of hard to find, or else go out and buy the Flying Vehicon, which I'm going to hopefully try to get. And Plasticon, you said you have 2 Vehicons left, so Transformers 337, go try to win one of those if you haven't yet. I might actually try to win one from him, considering I want 2, because, you know, I want Megatron and his Legion together. So, thanks for watching, guys. This is Austin with Vehicon. I'm very happy. I thank Drumming the Blues a lot. I will be making a video of giving him a shout out at some point. giving a lot of people shout outs at some point. So thanks for watching, guys, with Vehicon. Peace.